ever, unless somebody's all like, "I'll pay you to shave your beard." I don't think I'll ever shave my beard because I love it. I saw you speaking the Swedish.
I did do that. It's oh yeah, follow your camera and fix overlay. So please introduce players. I fix overlay, then we can talk about the Swedish that I was saying.
Absolutely. In the northern position of the only island map currently in play, it is going to go ahead and be our red Protoss opponent, UCAPŁJayPower. And I can't wait for you to introduce him. In the left-hand starting position, it is our green Zerg. We have not decided what his affiliation is yet, have we?
His affiliation?
Indeed.
He is
with a clan or not?
Oh, he is AT. Should be AT. Shouldn't he? I'll double check over on.
We'll check if it's alt tab or not. I didn't realize we had decided on that one. Just looking over.
Yeah, I'm trying to find them. There he is. Yeah, this game sucks, and he should be AT. So TTS,
Okay.
this game sucks. Oh, hey yo, and he's setting his Overlord to scout. The Overlord will notice the Protoss base, and he will be like, "Oh, is that where you are? Okay, cool stuff. I'll just park my Overlord here for forever." But Protoss has chosen to go Gateway, which means that the Overlord can't really be there forever. It can just be there for a very long time. So this is, I mean, I kind of, honestly, I haven't decided if I like this opener or not for myself. If someone is good at it, then of course it's got to be very good. I'm not so comfortable with it. I'm, as you said, well, as I've said also, I'm a very greedy player.
You're very greedy. I feel like if you're not walling off, you're either Korean or bronze. So the fact that somebody who's doing it is neither is a little bit fascinating to me. Now, obviously, they know the positions and everything else. So I'm just a little bit curious about what happens. It's even just two probes in the one assimilator. So this is a very well timed out build.
Either that or something's horribly wrong. But I would believe that it's a well timed out build. Because you don't, I mean, you don't get this far into this tournament and get to the ranks that these players are with, you know, making mistakes. There we see the third probe popping on in as well, and you know the magic thing? He had exactly the amount of gas that he needed to get that Stalker and get himself the warp gate. So really well timed out build from JayPower here.
Feeling obviously very confident, sure that his opponent was not going to be doing any kind of early Zergling pressure, or that he would be prepared for it if that was the case. There's the early expansion, and he's already got a probe sneaking around the map in a position that I find very suspect.
Yes, those probes, they are very suspect. They're a very suspect unit. If there's anything that you always want to kill when it's moving across the map, it is a probe. Like Zerglings, they can get away. A Zealot is just, it's annoying and pesky. But if there's a probe on the map, I always go, you know, he gonna die. Like that's the thing. Like he got to die. He cannot be allowed to live anymore.
Early pressure looks like it's going to take down this queen at the natural. There's no two ways about it. The Lings are not going to be out in time to save it. It doesn't look like.
No, but second
nice little micro.
Yeah, second queen is coming down, and they will be starting to attack that that Stalker, because after the Stalker has died, they can of course just kite the Zealot on creep, because Zealots are really slow and queens on creep are
very impressed with how well that went for the Zerg opponent. Very nice micro out of both of these players here with the additional Lings coming in. However, this pressure is going to be shut down, and speed is halfway complete. JayPower was not capable of stopping the third hatchery from going down there, so the expansion will be coming up, and this Zealot will certainly die. The only question is the Stalker going to join him or not?
I think if he stays with the Stalker for too long, he will join him in death as well, because now speed is about to finish.
Yeah,
and
by Stalker.
Yeah, as soon as speed has finished up, there's no way that the Stalker is going to survive. The question now is if JayPower will notice and just turn around with the Stalker and try to pick off one of the Lings, but it doesn't quite seem that way. And no, by Stalker.
Nope, the probe comes in, was going to try and get a forward pylon down, but the Queen snipes it just as Creep blocked that attack from happening. More and more Zealots are being made. Jay just trying to stop the Zerg opponent from building as many drones as he would like today. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it seems like this is the first slip up from TGS as well. The fact that he didn't attack with the Queens for a little bit of a time. I don't really think that he lost too many drones due to that factor. No, just one drone killed off. So really nice drone microing. Just if the Queens would have attacked a little bit faster, it would have been a little bit better. This is, however, fairly good for JayPower. The fact that the Spire is coming up when he has opted to go for Phoenix.
Indeed. It's going to be hard to get that critical amount of Mutalisks. Now, this is a map, of course, with the island play and everything else. This does have the rocks and not the neutral creep tumor, so it is a big issue there. Zerglings at the front of the natural eating away at a pylon. They are not going to be able to get that down. Sentry pulling double duty there. Going to go ahead and start zapping them away with their infinite amount of DPS. Nerf sentries, please.
We really should nerf the sentries.
They just hurt so bad, you know, for 3 supply. Like, they shoot a laser beam for crying out loud.
They are just 2 supply, though.
For 2 supply, whoops. Whoops.
Oh, I'm trying to...
Oh, no. I'll just get the cap again.
What?
The dunce cap.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, the cap... Oh. I'm really not with you. You're way too witty and to on the ball for me today.
You better stop complimenting me, or I will compliment you back so hard.
Oh, this is... Phoenix will go down.
Oh, wow.
One Phoenix dies and he transfuses. Some very nice play there from TGS. He is playing on a really high level. He's doing everything that I need to do. Those Phoenix can pick up drones and be annoying. He chooses to get the... That's
really
not optimal.
Point by picking up drones.
Yeah, it's not really optimal to pick up. It's not optimal to pick 2 up either when you only got 2 Phoenix.
He's gonna be really annoying by picking things up, and then he just picks it all up and just like looks at you like the pilot, the little zealot pilot in the Phoenix, is just like staring you down, mad dogging you.
He is. He was extra annoying by picking up the drones that were mining gas. So that is something fairly good to him. It feels like, I mean, JayPower is doing as much as he can. I don't think he realized that he lost a Phoenix, or like he realized that he lost it, but he still played as if he had 3 of them. Because if you noticed, he shot twice, which is enough to kill that that drone normally, and then went to pick up another one. But sadly, that means that one drone is sitting there with like 2 hit points, just laughing together with his other friend. That is just, you know, they're just enjoying the view. So
it's pretty much what it is. They just lift him up. So now lift him up. Oh, my cheeks hurt a little bit from that. Oh, this game sucks. Not afraid to make the mutas when the thing happen. Look at how it's going to be rewarded. Delicious sentries and zealots. Nom.
Yeah, and I mean, it could have been really good for JayPower. Sadly, he lost one of the Phoenix, which is going to make this a little bit less scary. And also, he needs to micro back right now, and he needs to wait for that range upgrade to finish off, because once it does, these Phoenix are going to be infinitely more dangerous.
So long since I've seen that upgrade actually being used. This is a good map for it. I can't stress that enough. I like it quite a bit. 4th base attempting to come down for this game sucks. It looks like there might be some zealot pressure. These mutas have been worth their weight in gold. I assume that mutas are not light like birds are, because they're magic. So, my god. Well, they fly through space with their wings. I mean, there's a little magic involved.
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
There's that Zerg magic that makes them win every single game, every time.
Oh my god, the Phoenixes just crashed into 3 of them, go down immediately. And so, you know, there's micro is fantastic and all, but a certain flock of muta is just going to be able to kill your 3 Phoenixes. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, that's a problem. Like, if he micros constantly, though, they will never die, since, you know, they can move around and still fire.
Well, that's where you take your flock of muta and you hit the Protoss base.
Yeah, more or less. I mean, it is a really rough spot that JayPower is in right now. He even has Lings that are still killing his probes.
Oh, that's horrible. Right, that fleet beacon could go down. That was not an Artosis pylon. I got premature, but hey, I stopped myself. Lots of Phoenixes out on the map, but no, nothing yet to stop this, and as
they're
soon
a little
as...
bit close there, one just goes down. The Mutas right now more or less one-shot the Phoenix, so he needs to be really careful with what he's doing with him. They can't quite kill the Mutas fast enough either. Now all the gateways have been unpowered, and he just moves on out with him. And I mean, ThisGameSuck plays it out really well. He's even ahead on the upgrades, and I can't say this enough. It's not very common that you see Muta versus Phoenix where the Mutas win. It is not the most common.
I mean, but winning convincingly. These Mutas, they've lost about 20 supply of Mutas so far, and they have killed about 50 supply of Protoss. That's not even including the pylons or anything else. They've killed tons of Zealots. They've stopped. They've allowed the 4th base to come up. There's still no 3rd base for the Protoss. And look at this. They're going to get another 10 supply of Zealots for free. For nothing.
I don't really... I really hate it when I can't really say that there's a reasoning behind something, but I don't know why JayPower is constantly just sending Zealots out onto creep, beneath Overlords and stuff like that. I mean, they will die to the Mutas, there's no two ways about it, and now Phoenix are dying to Mutalisks again. We've got one Queen out on the map. It's going to transfuse the Mutas. Sadly, one of them does die, which is sad for ThisGameSuck. Now it picks up the Queen, and we'll be able to kill it off really fast with these with this Phoenix, which is good for him. Now a couple of more Zealots are moving across the map, but there are so many links, and there should be enough Mutas to clean it up as well once, you know, the real fighting does begin. And
it looks like the transitioning out of Muta is happening now. It's time for Ling's Roaches to take to the map. With only 2 bases, I feel like this is a very good switch. Yes, your Phoenixes are annoying. Yes, you can kill a lot of drones, but I'm up 2 bases. You know, I want to get a 200-200 army and just crash down your front. Every building I kill of yours is worth 4 of mine. So please, just keep building those Phoenixes is basically what I'm reading here. And there's not going to be the ability to transition to carrier off 2 bases. I like that ThisGameSuck is giving the skies to the Protoss player. I like this a lot. This is a good read.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, he is building Void Rays right now, and Void Ray, a Void Ray can kill infinite amounts of roaches. The problem right now is, however, will JayPower have enough time to kill off the roaches with these Void Rays? This small amount of roaches that are across the map, you can see just by the way that they're moving across the map to make sure that there's no 3rd up. Because if there is no 3rd, and I mean, he's going up to Hive, and when he gets the Hive out, he's probably going to get Ultras, because you know what, Ultras, they cannot get lifted by the Phoenix. Like, what the hell are you gonna do with your Phoenix once there's Ultra out on the map? You can't really
you sack them and you build something else. I mean, there's nothing else to it. Hive is almost done. The 5th base is coming up for the Zerg opponent. The 3rd base still not even put down. That means we're essentially a 1-base Protoss versus a 4-base Zerg, economically wise. There it is, the 3rd base attempting to come down for the Protoss. Creep spread was never mitigated. It's already halfway across the map. ThisGameSuck in just an amazing position. The only thing that Protoss really has is that air weapons going on. Sky Toss not viable in Wings of Liberty.
Yeah, it can be with the transition that's coming out of ThisGameSuck, so I would not have believed it, but he is actually going up towards that
wow.
That fire, and that feels
Why?
That feels like the first real mistake that ThisGameSuck has done.
Oh!
Unless of course he gets amazing fungals on top of the Phoenix, then it doesn't really matter. Now he lifts up a couple of the Festers, there we go. But the Phoenix that are lifting are getting swiftly targeted down, so they just drop the stuff down, and good game has to be called, and it was a really good game from ATThisGameSuck.